All right, what is good, YouTube? So today I've got a pretty hot take for you guys.
Please don't be mad at me. This is just a working theory that I have. I was racking my brain about this and I really was trying to figure something out. So without further ado, let's hear it goes.
But you've seen the title. This is why I think there's a serious problem with baby boomers. But it's not what you think.
Introduction.
So basically, to start this out, have you ever wondered why your boomer parents or your grandparents even seem like they're just so resistant to change, or why they just are glued to the TV whenever Fox News or MSNBC says something in the media? And what if I told you that the answer to that might be even worse than you realize? They're not just old. They might just actually have something wrong with them. So today, I think we'll explore a working theory that I have that suggests that their entire generation could be grappling with a mental condition that has only recently gained traction and been taken seriously in the last couple of years. And that condition is post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD.
Context.
So to understand this issue, we first need to define who baby boomers are. And so according to whatever news source I read, which was Britannica, baby boomers are those that are born between 1946 and 1964 during the post-World War II baby boom. And what we'll notice with this generation is that they witnessed a significant technological evolution and advancement, and there were so many global events that floated through their lives. And ultimately, these events and these technological advancements transformed America's politics, America's culture, more prevalent to us today, America's economy. The societal changes that defined their formative years, I believe, had a profound effect on their worldview. And so with that, baby boomers grew up during really turbulent time. Many of them were children of parents who had endured the harsh conditions that led up to and during World War II. Many of them were confronted with the harsh reality that the Cold War was still going on. And this persisted up until 1991 with the fall of the Soviet Union. But that doesn't even come close to scratching the surface. They also faced the civil rights movement and racial tensions. They also suffered through the Vietnam War and its devastating impact on American society. And so despite these challenges, baby boomers experienced a massive golden era of economic growth. And that contrasts extremely sharply with the dramatic shifts and crises that they endured.
Why does this matter?
So the combination of this constant change and high tension, in my opinion, likely influenced the baby boomer generation and their inclination towards conservatism. I think when you experience so much dramatic upheaval and economic prosperity all in the same frame of time, you start to build up a preference for stability and a resistance to anything that would further change your life. And that to me makes sense. And I think this generational outlook can definitely be seen in our current political behaviors and our social attitudes towards anything progressive. Recent polls reveal that America is deeply divided. The older generations, including the boomers, feel that they are being left behind, and the younger generations, such as Gen Z, Millennials, and Gen X, feel like they're being disenfranchised and that they have no say in any of the matters.
Where does the PTSD come from?
So you may be asking yourself now that we've gotten this far, how does PTSD factor into this? Well, PTSD is not exclusive to war veterans or victims of sexual assault. It can affect anyone who's exposed to prolonged stress and trauma. And for baby boomers, their life experiences are marked by continuous societal shifts, significant historical events, and I think this is what would contribute to their PTSD-like responses. And again, we can see this manifesting in our political and social worldviews that are currently being showcased. And so with that being said, it's also important to look at the baby boomers generation's political influence and how substantial it is. Currently, they hold almost 30 percentage points higher than Gen Z and millennials when it comes to voting. I think this dominance of their demographic has shaped the political landscape and has often favored conservative policies and conservative politicians. There's no wonder that the House and the Senate are mostly dominated by conservative Republicans. And additionally, many baby boomers grew up with parents from the silent generation. And if you don't know who the silent generation are, these are people who endured the Great Depression. And so I think with a background like that, their parents probably raised them a little harsher, a little meaner. And I think unfortunately this would conflict a lot with most modern philosophies of gentle parenting.
Conclusion.
So in summary, while the baby boomer generation has faced a lot of unique challenges, and they are far from perfect, as we all are, their experiences are what shape who they are and how they respond to the world around them. And this has definitely shaped their views and behaviors. And with that being said, by 2023, baby boomers consisted of about a fifth of the US population. And here in 2024, they're expected to be, around 1/10 of the population. So I think it's important to understand the roots of their perspectives and more constructive to have enlightening conversations that shed the light on their responses to current socioeconomic issues and explain their voting patterns a little bit better. So with all that being said, I hope this video provided some good insight into why I think baby boomers vote and think the way they do. I think it's easy a lot to place blame on people, especially, online. You'll see Reddit posts saying that boomers ruined the economy, boomers ruined it for our generation. And I think it's really hard to do that when you don't actually have a good discussion about why that is. If you like this video, please comment, please subscribe, and please share this video if you thought my opinion was worth anything. This has been Milza, signing off.